Alright, Shalom. First off, we want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakal Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to you brothers that's preaching this word in sincerity and faith. And Shalom to you sincere believers and listeners thereof. You know, it's a couple of brothers from the Great Millstone Bay Area SF camp. I'm the brother Yariya.
I'm the brother Shamar.
Yeah, we just want to come back to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Deliver another lesson. Lord's will just be edifying. It's gonna be open forum. We're gonna see let the spirit flow. And we're just gonna jump straight into it. I'm gonna start with this one right here. This is First Peter chapter 1, verse 6. It says, "Wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Shai Mashiach." Yeah, because this is all about a trial of our faith, us going through manifold temptations. Let me bring this out. This is we are to arm our minds accordingly. Like the scriptures say, arm our minds like as Yahweh Shai. All right, or as well, I'll possibly grab that too. But this is Sirach chapter 2 verse 1. "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation."
Yeah, you gotta prepare your soul for temptation, because you're supposed to know what you're getting into prior to getting into it. Because when you serve the Lord, it ain't gonna be like these church pastors tell you that everything will be all good, prosperity doctrine and all that. That you're not gonna catch any hell. When you come serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you have to prepare your soul, because you're going to be tested and tried.
Yep.
Tried in the fire, like the scriptures say. And that's why you have to prepare yourself for that, because it's not an easy thing to do, or else everybody would be doing it, and everybody that come in would be enduring it to the end if it was that simple or that easy.
It says, verse 2, "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble."
Yeah, you ain't supposed to make haste in time of trouble. So even when you are brought to a low state, you're still supposed to serve the Lord. You're not supposed to lose your enthusiasm in serving the Lord, even no matter what state you may be in, whether it's high or low. That's why you're not supposed to make haste in time of troubles, because you're supposed to understand that whatever you're going through, it's all set up through the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai to test your faith and to see how are you going to handle yourself in that situation.
Yep. It says, and for this, adding on, verse 3, "Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end."
And that's how you're supposed to handle the situation. You're supposed to cleave unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yep.
That's what he's seeing if you're going to do. Like when he's pushing you through different situations or whatnot, what he's seeing, what he's looking for, what type of reactions he is looking for out of you, is to see if you're going to actually cleave into him, or are you going to depart from him and say like, man, this isn't working for me. I'm catching too much hell. I was better off in the world. Everything that Fallout dudes say, that stop serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Those are the excuses they're saying. That man, my life was actually better when I wasn't serving the Lord. Now I'm catching nothing but hell. I was better off just being in the world, and they actually go back into the world thinking that things are going to be better for them.
Yep.
When you're sadly mistaken.
That's right.
Even though it's a burden to bear, you realize the reality of the situation we're in. We're in captivity, so it isn't nothing to joyous to be in captivity. Yet you have to endure that and keep serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because this isn't our rest anyway.
I got a quick precept, just straight to the point. This is Jeremiah 17:10. "I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings."
Yeah, the Lord tried the reins. He tries you. See, he tries your integrity.
Yep.
or to see how you're going to react. And you could quote the last part again.
Yeah,
Or you can just read it over.
Yeah, it's Jeremiah 17:10. I, the Lord, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings.
To give you according to your ways and according to the fruit of your doings. So depending on how you act, is you want to react, is it going to be a certain reward? It's like the worldly saying, every action has a reaction.
Yep.
So if you react in a negative way, when you're supposed to cleave unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, instead of doing that, your reaction is to depart from Him. What's going to be? What's your reward going to be? It's going to be a corruptible reward, or a reward of being judged.
Yeah, destruction. Ultimately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you didn't choose to cleave unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which is cleaving unto life. You chose the ways of death instead. Because that's actually something that you can enjoy right now. Look at everybody in the world. They're choosing the ways of death, yet they're having fun with it. So they're having fun for a short matter of time, yet ultimately, what's their reward going to be? Destruction. So you can enjoy it, serving Satan pretty much. If you're not serving Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because it's either one or the other. You can't serve two masters, like the scriptures say in Matthew.
Yep. Yeah, like it says in Galatians, the 6th chapter, the Most High is not mocked, so every man is going to get according to what he's reap what he's sown. Reaping to the flesh, you're sowing to the flesh, you're gonna reap corruption. You're sowing to the spirit, what you're gonna reap life everlasting, and that's what we're striving for. And that's what we ought to continue to strive to the end. As the scriptures say. Continuing on in Sirach chapter 2, verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Yeah, you gotta be. You gotta take it cheerfully and be patient when you're changed to a low estate. Don't just be all mad and vexed and be fast to depart from Yahweh Shem Yahushai because of the situation you're in. If anything, that's trying your integrity to see how you're going to react. You're supposed to cleave into Him even more, especially in the times we're in now. We're in the last days. The year of Karagma. And you see all the type of stuff that Esau doing and pushing. So if anything you're going through now, you should just be, just deal with it at this point, because you know that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is real. Because you know that Esau, he's straight up Satan. He's the devil, and he's making it well known. So obviously, you don't have any other solution. We can't physically get rid of Esau ourselves or deliver ourselves. We have to depend upon Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
Okay. It's verse 5. It says, "For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity."
Yeah, acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. All right, and that's what we're going through now. The furnace of adversity, and we're being tried in that fire.
Yep.
All right, to see what type of metal we are. Are you wood, stubble? Are you a precious metal? Gold. All right, because if you're gold going through the fire, what are you doing? You're getting them impurities out of you.
Yep.
Making you harder. It's building you up for the time to come. Because we still gotta go through the day of Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
So there's still other things that we have to go through, and if you're already getting weak now, or you can't handle the things that you're going through now, how are you going to handle the times to come? That's what the Lord is preparing us for and testing us. He's seeing if you're actually fit for the battle, so to speak. Are you actually fit to be a servant of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and are you going to actually continue to endure until the end? Job was the perfect example of that. His integrity got tested, and what did he do? He didn't depart from Yahweh Shem Yahushai no matter what he went through. He actually cleaved unto Him even more.
That's right. Yep. I'll hop back and to this one, First Peter verse chapter 1 verse 7. It says that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahushua Mashiach, whom having not seen ye love, and whom though now ye see Him not, yet believing ye rejoice with joy unspeakable and full of glory, receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your souls.
Yeah, receiving the end of your faith. All right, you want to be found and acceptable, in the sight of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right, everything you're going through, you want to be found acceptable when Yahweh Shai returns, man. All right, and how do you do that? By continuing to endure and not departing from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, actually cleaving to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai even more. Because that's all that we have, especially in these times now that we're in, and that we're heading into. All right, it's only gonna get tougher, so to speak. It's not gonna get easier. All right, that's why, like we first the scripture we started off with, you gotta prepare yourself to serve. When you come to serve the Lord, the Lord is preparing us for that time to come, which is the day of Jacob's trouble. And that's the ultimate test.
Yep.
Because everything we're going through now is really going to be a light thing compared to what we're going through then. And that's when your faith is really going to be put to the test in those times. Because you're not going to have, you might not have a brother next to you. You ain't going to have a phone to call up a brother or text him or communicate like that as freely as you can now. It's just going to be strictly you and Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
Yep. It's 2nd Ezra chapter 14 verse 14. It says, let go from the I'll start with 13. 2nd Ezra 14:13. Now therefore set thou house in order, and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee.
Yeah, you're supposed to set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto you. Don't let those thoughts trouble you or burden you. Lean more upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All right. Don't allow those whatever may be burdening you or whatever you're going through. Don't allow that to separate you from the love of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Yep.
All right. Yep.
Yeah. Don't allow it to stop you from fighting. Cleaving unto the Lord. Staying strong, enduring, maintaining your faith. Staying in the spirit. It says, verse 15, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Yeah, so the greater evils are on the way.
Yep.
So if you can't handle what you're going through now, how are you going to handle the things that are on the way? That's actually going to be worse than whatever you've been through and whatever you're going through right now. So if you can't deal with whatever you've been through and whatever you're going through right now, how are you going to make it through the time to come? That's going to actually be worse than anything that you've been through.
Yeah, that's right.
I had a precept.
Yep, go for it. Yeah, as it says in Timothy's, we're supposed to endure hardness as a soldier of Yahweh Shai. It's a spiritual battle, all right, and we're supposed to, according to Ephesians the 6th chapter, gird ourselves with the whole body armor of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Be fully girded and be warrior minded. Spiritually. You got it.
Yep. It's 2 Timothy 2. I'm going to just start from the top. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahweh Shai, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men.
Yeah, we have to be strong with our be firmly rooted with our faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And we was going into at camp this past weekend, that goes with self-examination as well, to identify what your strengths and your weaknesses, in this truth, and to cleave unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, as it says in James, I believe 1:5, to ask the Lord in faith for whatever wisdom or whatever you lack spiritually, and the Lord will give it to you liberally. You know, so maintaining what that strength. You know, being strong in Yahweh Shem Shai. Go ahead, Ak. You can start. You started from up again, Bokashah.
And the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others also.
Yeah, faithful men. That's what it's all about. Like-minded men, ultimately the elect. You know, because it's really not up to us. You know, it's all we're doing is fishing. You know, you're gonna have good fish come in, and then you're gonna have bad fish come in the mix as well. Yet the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is gonna intervene and get that bad fish out of there ultimately. You know, yet the faithful men that are bid into the marriage, that were bid to the highways and hedges, okay, you know, that were bid to serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, those men are gonna endure, you know, and they're gonna be fruitful. You know, the Lord is gonna be with them. All right, keep going on.
It says, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, that's right. Endure means to make hard. So as these trials and tribulations, you know, get more tougher, so do we supposed to get as well. You know, the more we conquer in Yahweh, on the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the more we're supposed to be strengthened, our faith, you know, our spirit. Okay. You know, you come out stronger, you know.
And it says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life.
Yeah, don't be entangled with the affairs of this life. That's why we brought out in the second Ezra, the 14th chapter, to put off the mortal thoughts of man, cast away the burdens of man. All right, put off the mortal thoughts. Okay, put off that weak nature, that worldly spirit. You know.
And like with the other scripture you was reading, that was saying, cast all those burdens away from you, that thoughts that are most heavy into you. That's part of you getting entangled.
Yep.
You know, with the affairs of this life.
Exactly.
When you letting those heavy thoughts get to you, basically, you know, you're supposed to cast those away from you, not let it get to you and just like basically mess you up to the point to where you can't even focus on serving like Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, if you read Ephesians the 6th chapter, it's referred to as the fiery darts of the wicked, I believe. You know, those demons, you know, those thoughts, those worldly thoughts, ultimately that the spiritual demon Satan plaguing you with thoughts and doubts, all right, with those spirits trying to take you out of the spirit, you know. You have more on that?
It was just a little bit on that verse.
Okay.
It says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
Yeah, and that's what it's about. Seeking that which is pleasing unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Well, can you bring out Romans the 12th chapter, Baruch Shah? Who we're supposed to be making our bodies a living sacrifice. All right, so we're sacrificing it all. All right, whatever we seem to have in this world, family and everything. Okay, if it's coming between us and serving Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, all right, us seeking out our own, working out our own salvation with fear and trembling, you know, and for the reward salvation, hey, to get it all back, I believe 100-fold, you know. All right, I'm in the kingdom ultimately. Hey, hasten getting out of these times, man, because this ain't living. You got it, bro.
Yep, this Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service.
Yep, seeking that which is pleasing unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you know, which making sacrifices. All right. Ultimately, what sacrifice whatever life we thought we had here. All right. And then what what we get into during this whole lesson, whatever's hindering you, whatever temptation, whatever worldly demons and obstacles that are attempting to hold you back or down, you know, in this spiritual battle, you know. Yeah, more on that. Did you read verse 2 already?
No.
Yeah, you can read verse 2.
And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Yeah, don't be conformed to this world. Don't be all worried about the affairs of this world, the cares of this world, the temptations thereof, the troubles, the worries, all right? You know, the scriptures say to cast our burdens upon the Lord, all right? You know, and the Lord is not going to put us in a position where we can't bear it, or we're not able to escape or be delivered from it, man. Ultimately, what? Through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Shai, come out on top if we maintain our faith and our works towards him, you know, towards Yahweh Shem Shai. All right? Do that which is pleasing where we're going into. Do our job.
Yeah.
Like it says in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, you know, the main duty of man. All right? Fear the Most High and keep his commandments. All right? You know?
Yeah, then his commandments is serving him.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the whole duty of man. All right? And we in the times to, especially in these times right now,
Yep.
you know, because this isn't our rest. So you always got to be constantly on guard. You can't never just relax, so to speak. You always got to be constantly on guard. Because this ain't our rest. All right, we always constantly at war, pretty much, whether it's spiritually, you know, well, basically, yeah, spiritually.
Yeah.
That's a battle 24/7. Because that battle never stops. Because Satan, he desires to sift us.
Yep.
So that battle doesn't never end. All right, until we're in the kingdom. That's when the battle is over. All right. Yet until then, that's a constant battle daily.
Mm-hmm. That's why I was going to saying receiving the end of our faith, you know, enduring this battle until the very end, as the scriptures say, he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it's all about, you know. Exhorting one another, continue fighting, comforting one another with these scriptures, all right, you know, because we haven't we're not in the time of Jacob's trouble yet. We're entering into it.
Mm-hmm.
Things are only going to get worse. You know, like the scriptures say, these are only the beginning of sorrows. St. Matthew, the 24th chapter. All right, you know, that's why it's important to be building upon our faith in Yahweh Shem Shai while we have the grace and the time. You know, building amongst the brothers. You know, that's that. Well, I'll bring it out. It's Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. You know.
Can you read that again?
Yep. This is Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Yeah, but wisdom and knowledge is going to be keeping us stable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's going to keep us in the right mind.
Yep.
Because everybody else, they're going to be bugging out since they don't know what's going on. They don't have a clue about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yet us having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is going to have us in a certain type of mind frame and keeping us in a certain spirit.
Yep.
Just because the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is placed upon us, that's what's going to keep us stable in those times to come.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're not going to be all tripped out and bugging out like everybody else, because we knew these things were going to happen prior to them happening.
That's right. That's right.
These other people, though, is going to come as a thief in the night to them because they don't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. They're gonna ultimately fold. You know. Hey man, that's their lot. You know. we're working out our own salvation, you know, with fear and trembling, and we're striving to be of the lot, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shabbat Tazah, the lot of the elect, you know, the lot to be saved, the elect that was allotted to be saved, you know. I'll bring this. I'll close out with this. This is St. Matthew chapter 24 verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. You know.
Yeah, that's what it's ultimately about.
Yeah.
You know, enduring until the end, enduring until salvation. You know.
Yep.
Keeping that spirit, keep praying that Yahweh Shem Yahushai keeps the spirit upon you to endure until the end.
Mm-hmm. Receiving the end of our faith, like we read about in 1 Peter, the first chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Amen. Like the scriptures say, better is the end of the thing than the beginning thereof. You know, hitting that end mark in which we're very close at approaching. You know, just a little bit more further. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, with that, unless you had anything you wanted to add, we can close out on that. Yeah, so hopefully this lesson was edifying to the body. We're gonna go ahead and close out once again, giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. You know, until next time, Shalom to the elect.
Shalom.
Shalom.